I really appreciate it. And of course, please go ahead and share the videos to anybody you think who should definitely hear it. All right, and of course, I'm going to tell you, listen to your moon and your rising as they may resonate or complement what we're reading here. Now, this is going to be for the Virgo that's dealing with somebody where you might be finding yourself in a toxic situation. It's not like, it could be that you guys just, you're on again, you're off again. It's possible, because I don't really see a big breakup here, but I do see a couple explosions, like big fights, big blowouts. And it's like, there's a big fight, there's a big blow up, and then there's like, oh my God, I love you so much, don't leave me, investing your time in the relationship and really trying to work at it. But there is a level of toxicity in the relationship. So if this reading is for you guys, welcome in. For the singles, for the month of April, let's see here. There's something here for you two singles. I do see somebody, because right in the beginning of April, I have the Knight of Cups, which is an invitation or somebody sending you messages of love or of interest and really being into you. So this applies to both camps of Virgos. I think that you might be at a point in your life where you might have come off from a relationship, so you're going to want to stay single for a minute. I don't really see you doing anything, but something does happen for the single folk at the end of April. So if you want to stick by and just hear what messages I have for the single folk, it's going to be probably towards the end of the reading. All right, let's get into it. Knight of Cups. So, like I said earlier, if you're a single person, this is just somebody coming in and, sending you sweet messages of like somebody texting you and saying, hey, like flirting. Being cute and nice. If this is somebody that you're with or dealing with where it's like on and off and it's like, hinky a little bit, it's like 1 minute they're telling you these lovely, beautiful things. It's like they almost got you confused, Virgo. You don't know if they're like coming or going, because like 1 minute they're like lovey-dovey and then the next minute they're like Trey harsh, like super mean. It's crazy. Because right after that, you have like the Tower, which is an explosion. And usually the Tower card talks about having something come out of nowhere, like all of a sudden. Seven of Pentacles, investing in something and waiting for the harvest. So this is you putting time and effort into a relationship or a person. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you could also be married with this person or living with this person or planning on getting married with this person or, settling down with them, because I'm hearing settling down. But then there's a big fight again. It's interesting, in this deck, it's the Tattoo Tarot deck. And in here, I think she has like 3 or 4 extra cards, because it's usually 78 cards. The Tower, she drew twice. You got it twice, which has never happened to me before. So there's something significant to be saying about this. Like, for you, and interesting, because I want you to see how different they look from each other. This is your typical, foundation breaking, cracking down, falling apart, everything's on fire, blah, blah, blah. Look at this. It's interesting where it's her, and she's looking at her palm, and it's bleeding, and it's cut, and it means that you're the one that's been hurt. It's not just your foundation, but you're the one that's been really affected and in pain and hurt by this. And it just kind of came out of nowhere, like it messed up your whole foundation, or what you thought that you had with this person. You thought it was great, and then it's just like it's hitting you loud, like, oh my God. So, all is great up until, you hit the thorn. And then you have the Hermit. This is in the middle of April. This could be you. This is also the card of Virgo, but this is isolating. This is you're isolating yourself away from everybody. I mean, funny not to say this, if it was a different time, getting the Hermit, but I'm getting the Hermit for everybody in everyone's reading, and probably for obvious reasons. We're all in personal isolations because of what's going on, but this also tells me you're trying to steal yourself away from the person, the situation. You're glad for the downtime. You're glad to get away just so you could figure it out, like, just to see what's going on. And because of this downtime, you have the Six of Swords, which means moving into much, much calmer, smoother waters. This is going to help you focus. It's going to help you put you in the right direction of where you need to go. Once this happens, once they see you pulling away, Virgo, boom, they give you an offer, like a solid offer. Like, and I don't know if you were dating, that this is an engagement ring, or if this is you getting married, but this is the next level for whatever level you are at. And because I'm reading for all the Virgos out there, and this is for the Virgo that is getting into a serious relationship. If you're already in a serious relationship, this is the one up. Moving in with somebody, getting engaged. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is 3D level here. It's not something in our mind or in our heart. It's an actual thing that's happening. The Devil. You're capping the end of the outcome card, which is the Devil. You could be dating or talking to a Capricorn, a fellow earth sign person, or you're just in this very like toxic situation, or somebody's incredibly obsessed. Either they're obsessed with you or you're obsessed with them and you just can't let it go. One of you, and you know, I don't know whose energy it is, because when there's two energies and two souls that I deal with and they're so closely bound together, you never know, the reader never knows if they're reading for you or them. So you know it could be vice versa. With that said, one of you is obsessed here, and one of you just can't let go of the other. I mean, you'll see here, you guys are bound by chains. And a lot of you, this could be like, you know, interesting. It could be same sex because there's two females there. But, and I don't know if some of you have a third party situation and you're all together, all three of you. Something is incredibly crazy. There's a third element inside your relationship that is very toxic, but you're also obsessed with it and you're not letting it go. Now, I don't know if your partner is just obsessed with you, that they're just driving you a little bit crazy. Like, one minute they're all lovey-dovey and then the next minute they're all like, rah, you know, like fighting with you. So let's just go ahead and clarify these cards and see what's going on. Funny, because the bottom of the card was the Ace of Pentacles again. All right, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Please clarify the Knight of Cups from my dear Virgo. Thank you. Okay, why is the Tower here? Please clarify the Tower. Thank you. Huh, weird. Son of Pentacles. Thank you. Yeah, it's like 1 minute they're like, I don't want to deal with this, it's over, I'm breaking up with you, and then they call you back the next day, and then they're like, well, where are we having dinner? Something nuts like that. Anyway. The Knight of Cups. Like an invitation, it could also be like I don't want to say an apology, because it's not, but it's just more messages of love, you know, like loving and caring and nurturing. But then I have this coupled with the Queen of Wands, so maybe they are apologizing on the behalf of a fire sign female, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I don't know if you are also dealing with this energy, if you're dating somebody that is this energy, Virgo, fire sign with a divine feminine energies. So if you're a female Virgo and you're dating a fire sign male, he could have divine feminine energies of a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You get what I'm saying? Because these are energies I'm feeling most of all. So this is why things are like hot and cold with you guys, and it's really bizarre. The Tower. It's just you have a big fight and then you stop talking for like a minute. But they're peeping you. They're keeping an eye on you. They're stalking you because it's clarified by the Page of Swords. So it's not like they completely let you go, which is the obsession part. It's like, if you want to keep me, then you work at the relationship and you move forward. But if you don't, it's like, let me go. Because look at this. This is investing time in a relationship, Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for the harvest, clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse, talking about over here how, you know, you were broken up, or you weren't talking, or they threw you out in the cold, and now they want you to come back in from out of the cold because they did spend energy and time with you, so they want to make it work now. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify what's going on in the middle of April. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? I see family here. So, you know, it could be that they have a family and you're dating them, or you're the one with the family and they're dating you. Or, you know, they want to get married and complete a family with you, which is all too possible because it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles. You might also have work with them, like literally at work. But this is the Three of Pentacles, working with a third party to make it work. So some of you are actually seeing a therapist or thinking about talking to a therapist, or you're involving a third party to help you along. Because for me, I heard seeking help here. Because you have these two people, which is like you basically, and then this is the third party. So I don't know. You could be talking to your priest, to a therapist, to somebody, I don't know, maybe even a lawyer, because you want to work this out and you want to get married, or you want, it's something like that. You're talking to a third party in regards to your relationship. But why is the Tower here again? Thank you. And please give me a card for the Hermit. Where's the Hermit here? Thank you. Another fight, another explosion, another what the hell is going on here? Something out of the blue, out of nowhere. It was like really unexpected for you. The King of Cups. This is a water sign male. So maybe this person comes along in the middle of the month out of nowhere, and he's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But his emotions are in check. So he's like really like emotionally got himself together. He's in check. But the Chariot in reverse, so he could be actually a Cancer. Interesting. So there is something going on, because you might be talking to a Cancer and you're in a stuck situation. So if you could be dealing with, like I said, it's not moving forward. It's like it's stopped in its tracks, because in the upright position, whether it was good or bad, it was still moving forward. But the fact that it's in reverse, it's not going anywhere. It's stuck. And it definitely is talking about this person, whom I believe is a Cancer sign. With the Tower there, they could be a Scorpio, because the Tower is the Scorpio. But it's talking about like all of a sudden your world just blew up. And they blew it up for you. They did this to you. Because I feel, like I said before, this is the male, divine masculine. Here's the divine feminine. You're looking at that palm right there and you're like, what did I do to deserve this? Nothing. Why are they doing this? Why are they trying to dead this now? This comes mid-April. But this crazy yo-yo that they're doing with you is bananas. Alright, so we have the Hermit. And the Hermit could be the Virgo card, as we said before, but this is like taking some time away, isolating yourself away from the situation. With the Two of Wands. These two together definitely tells me that you're going to your internal wisdom, using your internal wisdom and deciding what you should do. Do you do the road less traveled, or the road you know? Are you going to do the safe bet, or are you going to take a risk? That's the two. It's making you make a choice. Usually it talks about taking the safe bet, what you know, but you're thinking about it heavily, because you want to make the right choice, the right decision. So you're deciding what to do regarding this relationship. So let's just do the end of the month. Universe, angel, spirit guides. Why is the Six of Swords here? Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles for us. Thank you. And the Devil. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry for that interruption. I had to pause for a second. Somebody came in for a minute. Okay, so finally, at the end of April, the Six of Swords, moving into calmer water, clarified by the Hierophant in reverse. So you're about to do something in a very unorthodox way. Whatever is the typical way, you're going to do the opposite. This could also talk about ending a relationship, ending a marriage. It can also talk about you leaving a marriage or going to something that's to safer, calmer waters. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're taking a very strange, unorthodox approach to your dynamic. Let's see here. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles before is like getting an offer, getting that, you know, somebody giving you a key to move in, or getting that ring to get engaged, or giving you, you know, saying, hey, yeah, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever that is, you know, after you've been through all of this. So I really suspect after you do like a big walk away, or you like quiet yourself. Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups and the World. This offer that I said, you're getting the key, the engagement ring, whatever it is, the moving in with somebody, or just getting, if you're that single person, you're getting that offer of getting into something. And that comes towards the very end of April. When this occurs, an old chapter closes and a new one begins. Because we have the World here. And you get that offer. So it's like these two cards kind of come hand in hand. If you think about it, here's the invitation, here's the engagement, here's the ring, here's the offer. This is an actual emotional offer, and this is the actual tangible offer. So this is somebody telling you from the heart, I want to be with you. I want this to be something. I want to go to the next level. They're literally telling you this and offering it to you. And you begin a new phase in your lives. Now to the outcome, like again, this could very well be a Capricorn for all I know. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, somebody's obsessed or someone's obsessive. And here's it's King of Pentacles in reverse. Unless you're dealing with another, you know, Virgo like yourselves, or a Capricorn or a Taurus, but this gentleman is in reverse. So if you are, this could very well be you and your energy, and it's in the reverse position, which is all too plausible because, let me explain. Somebody's obsessed, and somebody has like, there's a level of toxicity going on in the relationship. And with the Moon, which is also the card of the Pisces, because I did see earlier the King of Cups in there, if you're dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, there was some information in the past that was hidden to you that you were not aware of. And at the end of April, it gets illuminated. So this is what the reverse of the Moon means. It's like the Moon illuminates the problems. Or if, let's think of it in the reverse, when the Moon goes down, the Sun comes up. And in the Sun, everybody can see what's going on plain as day. So when you're in the reverse, you finally get to see what was hidden from you, all the secrets, or you find out what the hell was going on, why there was all this chaos, why there was all this banana situation going on. But whatever it is, it's led you to a toxic situation. It's led you to seem a little crazy or to go a little bit nuts because there was some information that you were never privy to. So you could have been going nuts this whole entire time, and then you find out at the end of April. Now, that is all I'm going to say for April, because this energy goes from April into May, and May could be a whole different reading. Please come back for mid-months, as mid-months can either pick up this energy, this story again, or it could be somebody else for all I know. Last but not least, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, what messages do you have for my dear Virgos? Virgo. Okay, that's it. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah. So I saw Cancer, Pisces in there. Scorpio I saw. There's you I saw. And Capricorn. Really, that's all I saw. I saw the water signs and a Capricorn. If not yourself. This person you're dealing with could be the one. You might just have some issues that you guys need to deal with and get past. But I do see something heavy duty going down at the end of April. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This can also apply to you singles. Single people, if you met somebody recently, they could be the one, and then you get into a commitment at the end of April. For those of you dealing with this situation, stay optimistic. You're going to go through some tribes and tribulations before you can work out, you know, who or what you guys are together. And until then, thank you, Virgo. I'll see you for mid-months.